This is my zebrawood spindle. It can be used as a top whirl spindle with the whirl, that's this part here at the top, or a bottom whirl spindle with it at the bottom. And it looks harder than it is to use. Some people can just go ahead and take fiber and just start spinning on it. I'm not that awesome. I have to use what they call a leader. In this case, I'm using a piece of sport weight acrylic yarn because acrylic grabs onto everything. I'm going to be using it in top whirl orientation. First step is take your yarn and make a slip knot in it. This is the loop that's going to go on the shaft beneath your whirl. And then snug it up so it's on your shaft. Now, because you're using it in top whirl configuration, you don't have to do the fancy exit over thing if you're using it bottom whirl. Instead, what you do is you make a half hitch knot. I can do this. I really can, I promise. And put it over where the notches are. So you make your half hitch knot over the notch, and you're ready to spin. And just put a little bit of a twist on the bottom of it. And it's gyroscoping a bit, but it has nothing on it, and I didn't do a good start for it. Now, if you're using it in bottom whirl configuration, your first step's the same. Put your loop on here. Now, you come down, and you wrap around there, and then come up and have it X over, which keeps it grabbing itself. Helps make it more secure. And then do a half hitch at your end. And now you have it in bottom whirl configuration. And you just flick it. Again, it's gyroscoping because I didn't do a nice smooth flick on it. So that's how you get this set up for spinning. You're going to want to practice at first just setting this up and just practice flicking it. It's like spinning a top. Except for you can't snap quite as fast on this because it's bigger than the top. And you want to be careful when you're spinning because it'll do this. This is backspin, and all the twist that you've put in up here is going to come out as it backspins, which means your fiber will untwist and your spindle will drop. And that's why people call it a drop spindle. Well, not really, but it makes sense to me. Next video, I will do some footage of my spinning on this. I'm going to be spinning with it in top whirl configuration. Oh, and to get it off, let's say all of this is thread I've spun. You just come down here, loosen up your half hitch, slip it off, and then you wind it on. You might have to help it a little bit when you start getting your first couple of wraps on. And you just wind it on. And then you come down, do your knot, you're ready to go. Behold. Okay, next video, hopefully this won't be gyroscoping quite so much, and I'll show you some spinning.